Hi everyone, happy September. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my August budget and consolidate all my transactions. So I have 26 transactions. I am back to work full time. I am salary based, so I will still get paid over the summer. But if I work extra days, I do get overtime. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of those transactions in. So I wasn't sure how much money I was going to get paid, but I also forgot to calculate that I did work a couple extra days for every 2-week period. So my income was actually a lot higher than I expected, which is always a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started since we're going to go from the beginning. So August 1st, of course I have, actually let me start with the salary since it's already here. So I had planned 1600, but I actually received 1923 with 23 cents. So that is like over $300 more than I expected, which is really, really good. And of course, that's all going to go to debt. Let's see. Let's go down to some of the expenses. So we have utilities. So I pay cash. I basically have roommates that we share our expenses, including our internet, electricity, gas, all those things. So 125 is my share. And then of course, since we have multiple room house, we can split the rent as well. So that's 650. And I mean, the plan for me to actually just start saving is to be able to just get my own place. But I like being able to pay a little bit and, get rid of the debt. So on August 5th, I ate out a couple of times, not a lot. I mean, I was on vacation for the beginning for a couple of days. So usually when you're off, you tend to eat a little bit more, but it wasn't that bad. So that's going to go under restaurants. I did budget 140, which is less than the previous month. And I think it should be fine for the next month as well. So that brings me down to 133.46. I did make the first payment for NailNet. So what I like to do is that I send the minimum payment at the beginning of the month. And then I either send a second or third payment, or I just wait until the very end. For instance, today I'm going to send the remaining amount depending on what my budget is at the end of this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and send the second payment. But for right now, on August 5th, I just went ahead and I paid $348, which is the minimum payment. So that went right there. My car insurance, it's $172, and I paid that August 5th. And it's a little bit higher than most people just because I do live in the LA area, so everything seems to be more expensive. In terms of groceries, I did go to Aldi and I spent $43.32. So that's going to go under groceries. I do budget $200. For the most part, it's actually a pretty good amount for me, unless I'm going to be eating out as much, but I try not to since I do prefer to cook at home. For gas, that was $36.43. I do expect to use more gas the following month just because I started taking an extra class in the evenings and it's actually pretty far away, so I am going to increase my budget for the following month. For Target, I actually forgot that I needed some personal items, so I went ahead and I bought everything that I needed, and that was a total of $43.21, and that's going to go under household expenses. That is going to take me over budget, but that's okay. I mean, it's only $3.21, and at the end of the day, I did make more money than I expected at the beginning. Like I mentioned in the previous videos, I had a couple of birthdays, so there's going to be a couple of transactions that have to do with that. So I went to Macy's and I bought a couple of things, and that was a total of $65.39. And I mean, just because I need a gift last minute doesn't mean that I'm going to spend retail price, so I always look for the sales. So that's going to go there. I did have Chinese, that was $12.13 on August 12th, so that's going to go under restaurants. Aldi, so I spent $34.65 on August 12th, and that's for my basic weekly groceries. I mean, I try to only buy what I need and what I'm actually going to use, because I've noticed that the more we buy, we tend to probably either not eat it, end up throwing it away, or it just goes bad by itself. So I try to just buy whatever I know I'm going to eat like that week. I also went to Trader Joe's. I like to go there once in a while just to get some different products that I can't find anywhere else. So that was $23.21. So that's also going to go under groceries. Okay, and here's the second part of my salary. So let's go up so we can see how much I had budgeted. So I budgeted $1,600 for the 15th paycheck, but I actually received $18.45 with 23 cents. Which actually is kind of funny that both of them were 23 cents. So this one was a lot higher, which is actually really good. For me, it was kind of hard to calculate how much I was going to get because I do have 2 retirement accounts, and then I actually just canceled my FSA, which is my medical pre-tax medical fund. And then, of course, any other deductions like federal taxes, local taxes, whatever it is. So I'm actually going to change these amounts already because I want to know how much extra I'm going to have. So this is going to be $18.45 with 23 cents. So yeah, so I made $560.46, more than I expected so far. I am going to have a couple other transactions here, but that's really, really good. So for most people that work in education, summer is pretty slow. But for me, I had an opportunity to work a couple extra days, so it actually helped out a lot. Okay, Ebates. I forgot that August was Ebates paid month. So I think we get paid every trimester or something like that. I don't remember. I think it's probably like every 3 months. So I did receive a check for $28.65. I did not really expect it because I don't keep track of Ebates. I basically just use it whenever I have to, and it's almost like a bonus that I get. So that's going to go under supplemental, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag that over. So I'm also going to change this amount to $28.65. Okay, so we have 11 more transactions to go. Netflix, $7.99. I find myself not really using it anymore, but it's just once in a while. It's good to have it there. Okay, I also get my rewards I use a Citibank 2% cashback credit card. I am very strict when I use my credit card, so I use it like if it was an ATM. So I never overspend or I never do impulsive shopping. So for me, it works very, very well. But I know credit cards don't work well for a lot of people, especially if you're a spender. But in my case, I'm actually a saver, so it actually works for me. So they paid me back $27.45 in rewards, so that goes straight to my checking account. So in total, it seems that I made $599.56 more than I expected. So that's extremely good. It's almost $600. It's amazing. Okay, so I went to Yogurtland. That was $6.45, and I'm actually going to put that under restaurants since that's considered like takeout for me. I also went to Yard House. That was $32.35. And yeah, I think so far so good in terms of restaurants. Still have a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had tracked it correctly. In terms of gifts, I also gave one of my nephews $20 in cash instead of buying him a gift. So that's still going to go under gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that over. And I think I am going to go over in this category as well. Okay, so for gas, $41.23. So we're going to go ahead and drag that over for my gas. Oh, perfect. I wasn't sure how much was going to be left over for that. My cell phone, I do have a prepaid plan, which is fine with me because I get really good reception, data, and text messages. So that's $30. And then I have another Aldi transaction of $43.23. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that over as well. Okay. So this one, the Kohl's, it was also another gift of $28.43. Kohl's has really good deals. I mean, you can stack coupons upon coupons. But I did go over my budget. I had only budgeted $100. So in this case, I went over $13.82, which is fine. I mean, it's not $100 over budget, so it's not going to break the bank. I did go out to eat with my family, so my part of, since it was a big group, I paid $32, and that's going to go under restaurants as well. And my last transaction is Albertsons. I spent $32.35, and that's going to go under groceries. Okay, so now I just have to make sure that the amounts are exactly the same on both sides, just to make sure that everything is balanced out. Okay, so these are zeroed out. This one, household expenses, I do have to update it to $43.21. So that's done. In terms of gas, it was 77 with 66 cents. Auto insurance, that's balanced out. Groceries, that was actually 176.76. So I went under a lot of categories, so that actually helps out in the categories that I overspent in. So eating out, $89.47. Miscellaneous, I actually did not spend anything in miscellaneous, so I'm going to go ahead and zero that out. Netflix is zeroed out. Car maintenance, I didn't have any. Pet expenses, I didn't have any. And then gifts, that's going to be $113.82. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this so I know exactly how much money I have to pay in total. That is a lot. Okay. So this, the previous month, I was able to put $1,838 with 65 cents, which will actually bring down my total. It might be really close to just the 48,000 mark. I still have to check my spreadsheet just because every dollar doesn't calculate interest. So that's the only bad part, but I still have a spreadsheet where I can calculate exactly how much it's left. So right after I finish this video, I'm going to go ahead and send the difference between 348 and 1800, and then send that off to NowKnit. Alright guys, so I hope you guys had a good August and you guys are ready for your new budget. Have a good week. Bye.